Yeah, hello. This is Karao Ashiro, the man who's always looking for the truth that starts with a capital T, even if it falls in the middle of a sentence. Normally, I come here to share my thoughts, and that's what I'm here to do again. And today, I want to talk about one of the best advices I ever hear people being told, and that is just be yourself. It is advice that is often dished out, and I think it's really good. But I find that in the world we live today, it's easy to want to be yourself. But how do you know who yourself really is? And that I find is a challenge. Um, Colonization. Most of us think colonization was about land. And so it seemed. But the way I said, colonization was not about land. Colonization was more about the mind. And at some point, it was about governments colonizing other people just to get more subjects. And I feel like that has changed. It's about colonization more now is about industries. Colonization has gone commercial. And it is about colonization, about things like beauty, like what is right, what is wrong. And all this is geared to what do you buy, what is cool, what should I buy that'll make me cool or will give me satisfaction. But all that is what we've been told over and over and over. We've come to believe as the truth. So when you start thinking about who am I really, sometimes who you really think you are is not who you are, it's who you've been told you are. And that is where I think the problem of just be yourself starts from. I've been wondering about that for a while, and I'm thinking to find who you really are, you really have to go back to you as that little child. The little child that, for example, if you used to collect rocks as a kid, I see a lot of kids collecting rocks. That kid who, if you were given a diamond rock, you would save it at the same place with all the other rocks. And they were all precious to you, whether it was the diamond rock or the gravel rock, because to you they were all very beautiful. You had not been taught about how the diamond is more beautiful than the other rocks, because all that is commercial. And that's just one example. Go back to that kid where everything was amazing, everything was beautiful, like you saw it the first time, every flower was beautiful, as opposed to being roses are beautiful and dandelions are not, because dandelions are weed. That is something you were taught later. Go back to that place where everything was beautiful, everything was amazing. You didn't see ugly people. Everybody you saw was amazing in one way or another. And that is the kid you were, that is who you really are. So I feel like to go back to know who you really are, you really have to go back to that kid and understand that kid, and then see life through the eyes of that kid with the wisdom that you have come to gain over the years. Hopefully, you have, and see life so purely, with pure love. See everything as amazing. Understand there are things that will work for you and things that won't work for you. And the things that don't work for you is not because they're not beautiful or amazing. It's just because that is not the road you're taking. They will not really lead you to the road you're taking. They're there for somebody else. But just because they're not there for you does not mean they're not as beautiful as those things that are there for you. And in there is where you really are. Is that who you really are? And then act with that knowledge. I feel like the beginning of finding out who we really are is connecting with that child that was not compromised in any way, that child in you that exists in everybody else. Like I say, this is Karewa Shira, the man who's always looking for the truth that starts with a capital T, whether it falls in the middle of a sentence, at the beginning, or the end. I know I still have a lot to learn. If you have something to share, something that will help me learn more, please share under this video. I want to learn more. I'm always looking for the truth. And yes, as I say bye, I also remember to say thank you to all the frontline workers right now who are putting their lives on the line to make us safe. And the rest of you, stay safe. Stay at home if you have to. Get out to get only what you want. Fresh air is good for you. Keep your distance. Thank you and peace. Choose love every day, always, all day.